Arun Bansal es un experto en red 5G y uno de los líderes de telecomunicaciones y tecnología a nivel mundial. Lleva 25 años en Ericsson y ha ocupado diversos cargos hasta ser hoy presidente de Ericsson en Europa y América Latina. Ericsson tiene presencia en México desde hace más de 117 años y hoy cuenta con 2.658 empleados. La empresa ha formado parte de la evolución de las redes y servicios de telecomunicaciones por décadas en nuestro país. De hecho, tiene el centro más grande de profesionales de la ingeniería que impulsan proyectos más allá de este país. Es también la sede de operaciones para el norte de América Latina. Para Arun Bansal, la conectividad al menor precio es un punto de partida para la sostenibilidad del planeta. De eso y más habla en exclusiva con Milenio.
Muy buenas noches. Thank you, Arun, for being with us, for coming all the way to Mexico. And I want to understand, the first question is, why is Latin America interesting to Ericsson? And in particular, how much of that business comes from Mexico, and why wouldn't then Mexico be interesting to the company?
You know, Ericsson is in the business of providing connectivity, and our mission is to provide every single individual in the world with affordable connectivity. Latin America is an extremely important region for us to fulfill our mission of providing affordable connectivity.
Then let's talk about 5G, because this is something that interests Mexico in general. When do you see 5G being a reality in the region, in particular in Mexico? And why is it a pillar for digital transformation, something very important in this post or COVID time?
Yeah. So as you said, post-COVID, the second most important thing after the affordable healthcare is the digitization and connectivity for the businesses. And Mexico is in a very prime position to benefit from digitization and 5G, because Mexico is a hub in Latin America for manufacturing. And the manufacturing industry will benefit a lot with automation, 5G, and the benefits of the 5G. 5G is the first G which will go beyond consumer, because 2G, 3G, 4G was invented only for consumers. While 5G has some technical capability where every single industry, whether it's manufacturing, transport, agriculture, logistics, every industry will benefit significantly. And Mexico, being a hub for Latin America manufacturing, will benefit tremendously with early adoption of 5G.
Now, that sort of takes me to the real 5G business, which is in the manufacturing, and production. How much of that piece of cake does Ericsson want in Mexico and in the region?
So our main mission, number one, is to make the technology affordable for the masses and for the industries. So we are number one globally in 5G when it comes to the technology. And we are providing that technology. It's not a matter of how much of that cake we would like to have. Of course, we want to expand that cake so every company like us can share that pie of the cake. So we are working on expanding the use case for 5G to benefit all manufacturing, logistics, agriculture, as I said. And of course, we are in a pioneer position, being number one globally in 5G. We expect to get the majority share together with our customers.
In the region and in Mexico?
Absolutely, Ericsson has been present in Mexico for almost 115 years. We have the largest presence of our employees in Mexico and Latin America. We have close to 3,000 employees. We have a manufacturing facility here. We have an R&D facility here. We provide services to rest of Latin America and some part of North America from Mexico. So Mexico is extremely important market for us.
Nearshoring, which is another topic that has aroused or that has become more important during COVID, and is sort of a promise and an opportunity to attract new businesses and new companies to Mexico. How relevant can this be in terms of 5G and the infrastructure? What do we need to actually be able to take advantage of that opportunity that will come?
Yeah. So when any new business is making an investment decision, they look at minimum two things. Number one, affordability of the talent. Does the market has right talent? But the number two, which is even more important today, is the digitization. how well the country is digitized, the infrastructure. And I think Mexico has plenty high-value talent available. So I'm convinced about it, that's why we are here. Where Mexico is today lagging slightly is the adoption of technology. Still, almost 20% of the people in Mexico does not have broadband connectivity. So I think Mexico will benefit tremendously by accelerating the 5G deployment and making sure that every single citizen of Mexico is having affordable broadband connectivity, and every single geography of Mexico is having 5G connectivity as fast as possible. Then Mexico will become a very attractive hub for many other industries and companies to come into.
So it's about the amount of people connected and about how fast we are connected. And this will also bring access and will change actually the labor market and how the manufacturings and the factories and everyone in Mexico works. Now, in that sense, is there something that maybe Ericsson can benefit from or offer something different to those manufacturing production companies?
Yeah, so we are already today working with our customers in Mexico, both Telcel and AT&T, to provide affordable connectivity for the manufacturing sector and for the mining sector in Mexico. So we are already working with our key partners here, Telcel and AT&T.
Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the history, because Ericsson goes back to 1876. And we can talk about communications during World War II, even walkie-talkies, which is something that I played as a kid, but maybe not our audience. Today, in a world where we're talking about the Internet of Things, where we're talking about even now home office, homeschooling, what can be the next big thing? What is Ericsson working on? Where is that next objective that you are that you're going to be innovating now?
So Ericsson has a vision which we call it impossible possible. So our vision and our purpose in life is to make everything possible through the affordable connectivity for the masses, for the people, for the world, for the benefit of society. So whatever can benefit from connectivity should get that benefit. So as you said, Internet of Things, 5G, that's what we believe we will bring it to the masses, and at the affordable rate, because it's also very important that the technology is there, but it is at the affordable prices.
What is something that our audience thought about, maybe something that we saw as this is the future that we do have right now in terms of connectivity? What is something that we had not imagined that maybe COVID sort of made it possible faster?
So COVID has, of course, a big pandemic, and I'm really sorry for what it has caused, the devastation in the whole world. But one thing COVID has accelerated is the digitization of the economies and the societies. Today, if there was no affordable connectivity, remote schooling was not possible. If there was no affordable high-speed connectivity, a lot of things which you and I are able to do from home would not have been possible. So our vision with 5G is remote surgery, just as an example, autonomous driving. Today, 30% of the world food get wasted because of the logistic issue. Now with 5G and Internet of Things, we believe that the whole world can address that issue, and we can make food available to every single corner of the world by reducing the waste. Same goes for logistic. I mean, coming to this studio, it took me 1 hour from our office. Imagine if there is a autonomous driving, and if the whole transport system is automated, then I can really go fast because all red lights or lighting systems are well connected. So the productivity of the whole society will go up significantly. And what we believe is, with the early adoption of 5G, that can contribute to additional 5% GDP of whole country, Mexico, which is a big amount.
It's a big amount. I have a few more questions, but first I want to sort of follow on with this that you were saying, because one of the things that we also have put on the table is sustainability. And I do believe that connectivity, Internet of Things, autonomous driving, all these things need also to be sustainable when we're talking about climate change and other things. What is Ericsson's position on that?
Mm-hmm. You brought in a subject which is already today a very big topic for the world, sustainability. How do we make this planet livable for our generation and for generations to come? And the only thing which can address sustainability is affordable connectivity. because the connectivity addresses roughly can address 17% of CO2 emission. And that is only possible by adoption of the technology in a much faster way.
So it's something that we do need to sort of put the finger on and keep working on that.
It's not good to have anymore. It's must to have with the climate change happening in the world and sustainability being a global crisis now already there today. I think technology will play a significant role in reducing the CO2 emissions. And as I said, technology connectivity can address almost 17 to 20% of global CO2 emission.
Which is, again, a big number. Embratel, which is Carlos Slim's company, just launched a new satellite in the orbit just last week. Does this bring new business opportunities in the region for Ericsson? How does it impact, in general, the business and the sector?
You know, low orbit satellite is just another way of providing affordable connectivity. And our vision, as I said, is providing affordable connectivity by various means. So 5G terrestrial communication is one way. The low orbit satellite is another way. There are multiple ways. Fixed wireless access is third way. Providing fiber is another way. So this is just another technology to provide affordable communication to the masses of Latin America. And we really welcome that move.
So it's good because more connectivity, more people connected, and faster. And it sort of pushes the growth of the sector and the availability of it.
Absolutely.
People.
The faster and the affordable connectivity is the key for Latin America to grow.
Now, I have one more question. Simplicity and speed, which is something you've been talking about during the last few minutes. What does that mean to you, especially after working at Ericsson for the last 25 years?
Yes. So simplicity and speed of change, what we see with 5G, I think for me, simplicity is, and that is my appeal to the governments in Latin America and especially in Mexico also, make the regulations so simple that operators focus on investing in technology. Make the investment possibility so simple for investors to invest in technology so they can roll out 5G fast. It's still in many parts of Latin America, the regulator have very complex regulations. The site permit is extremely complex. And my appeal to the regulator and government is make the deployment simple and faster for the benefit of the country, for the benefit of the society, and for the benefit of the people.
I think we're going to leave it with that. Regulation, something that can be simple for everyone to actually have access then, no?
Yes.
Thank you, Arun Bansal. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Great to be here. Thank you very much.
Muchísimas gracias y muy buenas noches.